Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by tall Iroko trees and golden fields, there lived a young orphan named Abina. She had lost both her parents to a sudden illness, leaving her with nothing but a small calabash, a wrapper, and the memory of her mother's gentle songs. The villagers pitied her, but pity does not fill an empty stomach. One Harmattan morning, her mother's younger brother, Uncle John, came from the city. He wore polished shoes that shone like water under the sun and spoke of tall buildings, bright lights, and endless opportunities. "I will take you with me," he told Abina. "In the city, you will go to school and become somebody." Hope, fragile but bright, lit Abina's heart. She followed him. The city of promises. But the city was not as kind as Uncle John had painted it. His wife, Mama Grace, did not welcome Abina with warmth. Another mouth to feed, she hissed the moment Abina arrived. She will earn her stay. From that day, Abina's life became one of endless chores. While Mama Grace's children wore neat uniforms and went to school, Abini woke before dawn to sweep, fetch water, cook, wash, and scrub until her fingers ached. She ate last. She slept on the floor. She was called names instead of being called child. Yet, Abina never let bitterness take root in her heart. At night, when everyone slept, she would sit by the dim kerosene lamp and trace letters she saw in old newspapers thrown away by the household. She listened carefully when the children recited their lessons and memorized everything. "Knowledge," her mother once said, "is a light no one can take from you." So Abina guarded that light. One afternoon, a visitor came, a kind woman named Madame Sod, a teacher from a nearby school. She noticed Abina quietly solving a math problem written on a torn paper. "Who taught you this?" she asked, surprised. "No one, Ma," Abina replied softly. "I just watched and learned." Madame Sod saw something rare, determination burning quietly like coal beneath ash. She insisted that Abina be allowed to attend school. Mama Grace resisted, but Uncle Bode, ashamed at last, agreed. And so, Abina began. School was not easy at first. She was older than some students and had much to catch up on. But Abina worked harder than anyone. She studied before sunrise. She revised while cooking. She practiced writing with charcoal when she had no pencil. Years passed. The same girl who once scrubbed floors became the best student in her class. Then the best in her school. Eventually, she earned a scholarship that carried her even further. Many seasons later, Abina returned to her village, not as the helpless orphan people once knew, but as a strong, educated woman. She built a small school under the shade of the same Iroko trees where she once played as a child. There, she welcomed every child, especially those with no one to stand for them. As for Aya Tolu, time humbled her. When she came seeking forgiveness, Abina did not turn her away. Because Abina had learned something greater than survival. She had learned grace. No matter how dark the night, a determined heart carries its own sun, and one day, it will rise.